Totally not sponsored by Stripes.
I mean, if you want
wait,
to.
what are we doing, guys? Remember?
Put it back.
Today we're doing a throwback Friday. Because today's Friday, I guess.
Friday?
Friday.
It's Friday. But anyways.
Yeah, it's still Friday.
We
Get back in there.
we put a bunch of older MVs like from when we got into K-pop because she's pretty new, so we want her to learn more about K-pop. And so she's gonna pick up one of them, and then we're gonna show it to her and see how she reacts. So yay! I feel like you're gonna drop them all.
There was some more. Don't look.
In
Don't
3,
look.
2.
Oh, it hurt.
She hurt her finger.
It's bleeding.
Not fucking bleeding. Show it to the camera. Show it to the camera.
Wait.
What is it?
Big Bang, Secret Glow. Sunset Glow, Secret Glow.
Sunset.
Why is Big Bang always coming up? Yeah,
Is that a bad thing? That's a good thing, girl.
It's really low quality
Why?
because it's fucking old.
Also, it's not on the channel.
I mean, I don't know.
This was back in our day, girl.
When there was no 720.
You're spoiled, right? You and all the newer fans are spoiled.
You know how hard was it to find like something sub?
Yeah.
You had
And when we found it, it was probably like 240 quality.
144.
144. It didn't even have a quality.
It was like either you take it or you leave it.
It was like pixelated, like all like.
You couldn't even read the fucking subtitles.
I can't even tell who's who. Wait, I can.
Well, that's how we learned them. So.
You fucking learned. ¿Quién es este? Taeyeon, G-Dragons, Daesung, Top, y Daesung. I mean, G-Dragon.
Sangri.
What is that?
I'm like,
okay,
they
go
so
ahead.
really changed.
Taeyeon, G-Dragon,
Sangri,
Top, y
Top, y
Daesung.
Daesung should be here, but.
Yo sabía que este era top.
When you say this song, I'm like, damn, that smell really did change this song. So the smell.
Let's go.
3, 2,
Let's
1.
go.
There she is. This is so cute. She like move.
Ay, cositas.
Let's go. This quality. It's Big Bang. Oh, when they used to say Big Bang in their song. He looks the same.
Yeah.
He really hasn't changed. They just took fancy, like in the bus.
I wouldn't have minded.
Same girl, same.
Dude, I would like take me.
I would, yeah. I would be like, yeah. I'll go. Anyway.
I love you, girl. This is probably like the most covered songs by like rookies. I mean, like, you know, like
Pretty much all their songs, like, they get covered.
but like this, because Mamamoo, Teen Top, I know BTS did like a little cover. Pretty much like all their older stuff.
So remember when we used to watch the videos over and over again, like we were obsessed with videos.
I mean,
I love you, girl. Same. Imagine being on school and suddenly you Big Bang appears. I don't know if we're showing them for her or like for us.
I think it's for you guys.
Just because this takes us back, like when we were little stands, we were like little like la la la
This was really like a chill, like with your friends type of song.
I'm getting emotional. Oh, I miss them so much.
The Remember album was so good. Like,
Dude, and then when we watched the make of the EMVs,
I know. This really reminds me of, well, more like We Like to Party. Really reminds me of this song.
Yeah.
No.
I love this so much. Yeah.
Suck me out.
What did you think, Vidi?
That's never gonna happen to us.
I mean, never. My friend Nani, she got noticed by my ultimate bias.
Yeah.
He actually replied like several times. I'm like, I was crying in the floor.
Imagine if he had replied to you.
No, I don't think he replies to English messages, and I don't know Korean. I really want to learn Korean. Like, it's not even like I want his attention. I just like want him to know that like he has my support. You know, like, hey, have a nice day, or like, oh, that view is really pretty. Thank you for taking a picture. Like, you know, because that's what my friend sent me. She was like, oh, you did great and show me the money, and like, I'm so proud of you and fighting, whatever. He's like, oh, kumawayo. And I'm like, and he sent like 3 hearts. And I'm like, Nani! I was so, you should have seen me. I was like,
You were losing your.
it didn't even happen to me, but I'm like, I can die happy now. I was so happy. Anyways, that was off topic, but I feel like I needed to say it.
You need to let it
It's
out.
kind of lame, yeah.
I don't know. This was one of our jams.
When
back
was
in the
this?
This was like 2008.
2000.
Wow, that's.
Maybe earlier.
Maybe earlier.
Were you guys
yeah.
in K-pop already?
No, 2012 was when. This is way before.
But the thing is, when we got in, like, it was still like the older gems were still like a thing.
Cause Big Bang, like, when like 2010, 11, and 12, they were like kind of on and off. And then they did like the Alive album, which was like the one we like came into. But then they were in hiatus for 3 years.
Basically, we got in, we got like really into Big Bang, but
But
they were like in hiatus, and so we just kind of like split off into different groups.
So that was kind of, I mean, I still love them. That was kind of the reason I didn't stand them as much as I used to stand them, because kind of like the hype kind of went away. kind of with Block B because I started standing Block B when they were in hiatus, and when they came back, I was really excited, but it was kind of like, I don't know how to explain.
It's because it's hard, like you wait for them, kind of like with Big Bang. Well, we waited 4 years, and like we waited because we really wanted to see them, and it was like our first comeback with them. But at the same time, like it was 4 years,
And like we already had like our own ultimate bias groups, and like the music we really liked. I don't know. I still support them. Like I support Big Bang and Block B and like other groups, but I don't know. There's always that one group that you stand.
I don't know. It's because I think Big Bang, like even if we have our ultimate groups, I think Big Bang is always the one that, like, we're always gonna be there for Big Bang. Like when they come back, we're gonna be yes, yes. And yeah,
I'm sad. Thank you for watching. Why is this video really long?
Here's our social media.
The other one was
Thank
really
you.
short.
Thank you for watching.
Just combine them.
Like, subscribe, and share this video, and we'll see you
in the next video.
Goodbye.
I hate this love song. I hate this love song. I hate this love song. I hate this love song.
I'm like.